Hey guys, this is a quick lesson on two logical fallacies that I see all the time from Christians. The first one is circular reasoning. Circular reasoning clearly is something we should avoid for obvious reasons. You can't use the claim to prove, you can't use the claim as evidence. So they say the Bible is true because the Bible says so. A direct equivalent to that is for me to say Moby Dick is true because Moby Dick says so. Some Christians might say, oh, but other books don't say so. Does that matter? Does that matter if a book says that it's true or not? But anyways, even if that's not a problem, then Hinduism is true because Hinduism says that Lord Krishna is the only true God. But you would never accept that. So this is why we avoid circular reasoning, because it doesn't actually get you anywhere. Like, you don't believe OJ. OJ wrote a book, If I Did It, basically admitting he didn't do it. But you would never accept that. But you accept the Bible is true because the Bible says so. Do you see the logic? The other thing that Christians do a lot is special pleading. Special pleading is when you say everything is one way except this one thing. So they're arguing the exception. The problem, like, for example, all cars are terrible except for Fords. All cars have mechanical problems, but Fords never have mechanical problems. You would never accept that. You would never accept that because it doesn't logically follow. And in the same way, you can't say all religious texts are false except for the Bible. No, the Bible is not the exception. And you know this because when you listen to everyone's testimony from different religions, most of you haven't, but if you have, like me, then you'll know everyone's using the same reasons. Everyone has a personal experience and everyone has a book. And their personal experience goes with something that changes your life, right? If that's what it takes for something to be true, then everything is true, even atheism. Oh, okay, atheism, they do have a book to a degree, but they don't have a book in that way. That doesn't change the fact. What are we talking about? Personal experience and a book. So that would mean everyone is true. Faith. Everyone has faith. Even Christians will argue, oh, you need faith to sit in a chair. You need faith to go from A to B. Fine, I'll take it. Everyone has faith. Everyone's using the same argument. There is no one's wrong. Everyone's right. Everybody's right because everyone has faith. Everyone has testimony and everyone has some sort of a book that they follow. Boom. None of those arguments work logically, though. So for a Christian, you got to stop doing special pleading and you got to stop doing circular reasoning. I hope that this was clear. But I'm sure there'll be some pretzels and some gymnastics going on. Anyways, guys, please follow these rules of logic. They will help you. They will make your life better, and peace.